Okay, so we're going to have a crack at, I'd probably call this a posh beer can chicken, because beer can chicken, you would normally get a beer can, you would cut it in half, you would put some beer in that, you would pop the chicken onto that, pop it in the barbecue, and the theory is that the heat makes the beer evaporate and you get the beer flavour inside the chicken. And I love the romance of that story, but unfortunately it is just a story. I have tried, along with many other people, to try and get some kind of flavour infusion from whatever I put in the base of that beer can. And sadly, it doesn't matter how strong or how little I put in there, it just does not work. But it's a lovely idea, so we're just going to go along with it anyway, because we all love a little bit of romance in our life. It's what we need right now. So I call this a posh beer can chicken because we ain't going to be using the beer can. We're going to be using this, which is something that Weber churn out. It's a 3-piece component. Going to pop it together now. So I pop this rascal. So actually, that's the... I'm getting this out of sync now. So that's where you would normally pour the beer. Now I'm just going to do... I'm going to put a touch of some... It's a fajita cooking sauce, just because I love the romance. And what I'm going to do, I'm not actually going to season the chicken at all. I'm just going to... We're doing this wrong, but there we go. I'm just going to put this stopper in. Now, if you were just going to use the beer can, that sometimes people put like a lemon or something like that on the top. But I'm going to use the fajita flavour to just baste it. I'm going to put some in here. I'm going to put the my dippy-doo-dah brush and just pop it on. We'll see what happens. It's always going to be tasty. The question is it going to be a 9 out of 10, a 10 out of 10, or an 11 out of 10? Let's find out. Woohoo! Okay, there we go. So I've basically painted it with the fajita cooking sauce. So I didn't touch on it before. Let's clarify. The reason I'm calling this a posh posh beer can chicken is because what I really like about it is you've got the built-in gravy collector or fat collector. Now, with this sauce that I'm using, with it being put on pre-cook, it's more of a marinade. You can't have any sugar content in there, okay, because it'll just burn and be horrible. So, but what this does have is it has a high salt content. Now, salt enhances the flavour. Remember that ancient chef proverb. Pepper changes the taste, salt enhances it. So there's a high salt content in this sauce, so that should help it crisp up as well as adding the taste. And with the juices that flow down into the tray, we're going to have the gravy mixed with the fajita sauce. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And don't be shy about putting it on the top. Wallop some of it on there, because again, with the heat, it's all going to drizzle down. It's all going to end up in the same place. Your tummy. No, I mean the tray at the bottom. And then the tummy. Woo! Okay, let's show you this real quick. So I want to show you this without the grill on. So I'm going to be cooking the chicken right in the middle. Okay, so I've put all the coals around the edge so you can really grasp the whole indirect heat concept. So I can pop the grill on. We're up to temperature. All that coal is grey. People sometimes say, oh, I can't get my barbecue up to temperature. Question you've got to ask yourself is, have they greyed off? If only half of them are grey, then they're only half of them are lit. Okay, let's keep getting this forward momentum going. Woo! So that's what it looks like. Let's put it to sleep for a little bit. Nice. Oh, hello. Are you trying to escape? See how we're doing. Oh, we're looking good. Right, slap a bit more of this stuff on. Are you singing to us, Caitlin? Are you giving us a soundtrack? Oh, that's so nice on you. Tell you what I have noticed though, that sauce looks like it's burning in the bottom there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to might even introduce a little bit of beer, although I might just want to drink it instead. I'll have a think. Okay, the meter's gone off. See what we're looking at. That's looking pretty tasty. Let's whip it off. Oh, let's get it rested. Got some nice, look at that gravy down there. Got a combination of the sauce and the fat. Lovely.
Now don't forget, you like what you see, you like it, subscribe to it, share it with all your barbecue buddies.